The Foro Italico had welcomed some of the biggest legends in sports, but when Cristiano Ronaldo arrived in Rome, the atmosphere felt completely different. The Portuguese superstar had already conquered football with Ballon d'Or trophies, Champions League titles, and unforgettable nights at stadiums like Santiago Bernabéu Stadium and Old Trafford. Yet on this warm afternoon in Italy, Ronaldo was not there for football. He was there to watch 20-year-old Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala. Fresh off the best clay court run of her young career, Alex had captured attention at the Italian Open with impressive wins over Magdalena Frank and 31st seed Wang Xinyu, followed by a brave battle against world number 2 Elena Rybakina. Filipino flags filled the Foro Italico as fans realized that one of the most famous athletes on earth had come specifically to watch her play. Then Ronaldo did something nobody expected, creating a moment that stunned the entire tennis world. It was May 10th, 2026, inside Rome's iconic Foro Italico. The crowd buzzed with excitement, cameras pointed toward the stands, and history quietly waited to unfold. The Italian Open was building toward one of its most exciting matches as Alex Eala prepared to face Elena Rybakina in the third round. The BNP Paribas Arena at Foro Italico was packed with Filipino fans, waving flags and chanting "Laban Alex" throughout the stadium. The energy was unforgettable. Alex Eala had already impressed the tennis world with a tough...
Foro Italico suddenly opened, and security quickly moved aside. A familiar figure walked in, instantly drawing attention from everyone nearby. Conversations stopped, phones came out, and heads turned across the arena. It was Cristiano Ronaldo. One of the greatest football players in history had arrived not for football, not for celebrities, but to watch Alexa Eala play tennis in Rome. In that moment, the atmosphere inside the stadium completely changed. Tournament officials rushed into action as photographers lifted their cameras toward the front row. Cristiano Ronaldo had just arrived at the Italian Open. The football icon, famous for his 5 Ballon d'Or awards, multiple Champions League titles, and European Championship victory with Portugal, was not in Rome for football or business. He was there to watch Alex Eala. The moment Ronaldo sat down courtside at the BNP Paribas Arena, the atmosphere inside Foro Italico completely transformed. Fans could hardly believe what they were seeing at first. Many people in the crowd did not notice him at first, but slowly the whispers spread through the stadium. Phones were raised, spectators pointed toward the front row, and excitement
forward in his seat as Alex broke serve, and the Filipino fans inside the BNP Paribas Arena erupted with chants and waving flags. One of the greatest football players in history watched closely as a 20-year-old rising star stood fearlessly against one of the best tennis players in the world. According to people sitting nearby, Ronaldo quietly said, "She has something special, not just the talent, the fight." The comment perfectly captured what made the moment so powerful. Cristiano Ronaldo recognized the same mentality that had defined his own legendary career, refusing to accept defeat, believing no situation was hopeless, and competing with complete confidence, no matter the scoreboard. Although Elena Rybakina eventually took the match 6-4, 6-3, the score alone did not tell the full story. The battle on court was intense from the very beginning. Alex Eala played one of the strongest sets of her season, firing aggressive winners and attacking with confidence. While Rybakina responded with the precision and power expected from a world number 2, Ronaldo did not come to witness an easy victory or a perfect result. He came to watch heart, determination, and the mindset of a fighter. And Alex Eala gave him exactly that. The match between Alex Eala and Elena Rybakina stayed competitive from start to finish. In the opening set, the difference came from just one service break in the third game, allowing Rybakina to narrowly take the set 6-4 after 52 intense minutes. Alex continued fighting hard in the second set. After losing her serve early, she immediately broke back to level
point in front of a loud crowd, waving Philippine flags and chanting her name. But Elena Rybakina's power and experience eventually took control of the match. The Kazakh star won 3 straight games to lead 4-2. And although Alex pushed back one final time to make it 4-3, Rybakina calmly closed out the contest in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3, after 1 hour and 32 minutes. Even in defeat, Alex left a powerful impression on everyone watching, especially Cristiano Ronaldo. As fans applauded her effort, the football legend reportedly said, "She didn't give up. That's what matters." Alex walked off the court with her head held high after completing the best Italian Open run of her career. But while most spectators prepared to leave the arena, Cristiano Ronaldo stayed in his seat. He was waiting for something more. What happened after the match quickly became the most talked about moment of the Italian Open. As fans expected Ronaldo to leave the arena, the Portuguese superstar instead stood up and walked toward the players' tunnel. Security followed closely, while photographers rushed to capture every second. Tournament officials looked confused, and nobody knew what Ronaldo was planning. A few moments later, Alex Eala walked off the court after finishing an incredible tournament run in Rome. Despite the loss, her performance had already guaranteed a rise to world number 38, along with prize money worth more than €79,000. Alex Eala had already proven that she could compete with the very best players in women's tennis, but nothing could have prepared her for what happened next. As Alex entered the tunnel, she suddenly saw Cristiano Ronaldo waiting for her. The football legend smiled and simply said, "You played well. You should be proud."
But in that moment, it was more than just a celebration. It was a message of belief from one champion to another. Alex's hands trembled as she looked at the bracelet, overwhelmed by the moment. Tears filled her eyes before she could stop them. Standing face to face with one of the greatest athletes in sports history, the young Filipina could barely find the words to respond. Cristiano Ronaldo smiled at Alex Eala and told her, "You don't have to say anything. Just keep fighting. Keep believing. That's all that matters." It was a simple moment, but the impact was enormous. Within hours, videos of the exchange spread across social media and quickly became one of the most shared moments of the entire Italian Open. Fans around the world reacted emotionally as they watched one global sports icon recognize the heart and determination of a rising young star. The clip of Ronaldo giving Alex the custom CU bracelet exploded online. Football fans, tennis fans, and even people who had never watched Alex play before flooded the comments with admiration. Many saw the gesture as more than just a gift. It felt like a passing of belief from one champion to another. Cristiano Ronaldo did not praise Alex Eala because she won the match. He respected her because she refused to quit against one of the best players in the world. Social media quickly filled with emotional reactions. Fans wrote that Ronaldo recognized the same fighting spirit in Alex that had made him legendary throughout his own career. Others called the moment unforgettable, saying the bracelet symbolized courage, resilience, and the mentality of never giving up. For millions watching online, it was no longer just about tennis or football. It was about greatness recognized.
Pointed out that Ronaldo rarely gives public recognition so personally, making the moment feel even more meaningful. Many believed he saw something familiar in Alex, the same determination, resilience, and hunger that shaped his own legendary career. Later that evening, Alex Eala shared the unforgettable moment on Instagram by posting a photo of the custom CU bracelet on her wrist. In her caption, she thanked Cristiano Ronaldo for watching her match and for encouraging her to keep fighting and believing in herself. The post instantly exploded online, collecting millions of likes within a single day as fans from around the world flooded the comments with support and admiration. For many people, the moment went far beyond sports. Cristiano Ronaldo had spent his career playing beside legends and competing at the highest level imaginable. Yet in Rome, he chose to recognize a 20-year-old Filipina tennis player who lost her match but never stopped fighting. That simple act turned Alex Eala into an even bigger global star overnight.
Ronaldo has competed against the best athletes in the world for more than 2 decades, and he understands better than most what separates elite competitors from everyone else. For him, Alex Eala's performance was never about rankings or statistics. It was about something deeper, mentality. Throughout his career, Ronaldo has often spoken about his own journey from Madeira to Lisbon at just 11 years old, leaving his family behind to chase a dream that nobody could guarantee. He faced criticism for his slim build, his style of play, and his intense self-belief. But instead of breaking under pressure, he used every doubt as a motivation, and eventually became one of the greatest footballers in history. In Alex, he reportedly saw a similar story. A young athlete leaving Manila at 13 years old and traveling thousands of kilometers to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Manacor, giving up comfort, familiarity, and family life to pursue excellence. Alex Eala also faced doubt, criticism, and questions about her consistency and results on clay. Yet she continued to fight, improve, and push top-ranked players to their limits. For Cristiano Ronaldo, that was the real connection. It was not about whether she won or lost against world number 2 Eala Rybakina. It was about how she competed. As Ronaldo was said to have reflected after the match, the difference was simple but powerful. Not everyone has that kind of fight. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at the Italian Open as a spectator, but he left as a believer. He did not come to Rome expecting to be emotionally moved. It was supposed to be a simple break from the intensity of his own career, a chance to watch tennis and enjoy the atmosphere. But what he saw changed that. He watched Alex Eala step onto the court against Eala Rybakina and refuse to back down. He heard the Philippine fans chanting Laban Alex, felt the energy rise inside the BNP Paribas arena, and watched a young player fight for every point with no fear of reputation or ranking. In that moment, it was not about the scoreboard. It was about character. She has something special, Ronaldo reportedly said. Not just the talent, the fight. The
resilience, discipline, and the refusal to quit. Alex Eala's run in Rome ended in the 3rd round, but her impact did not. She climbed to world number 38 and earned 79,510 euros in prize money, marking one of the biggest milestones of her career so far. More than the result, she earned attention, respect, and belief from one of the greatest athletes in history. Now, Alex Eala turns her focus toward the French Open, where another stage, another challenge, and another opportunity await. The world will once again watch to see how far her fighting spirit can take her. But the moment that may be remembered most from her remarkable run in Rome is not the defeat on the scoreboard. It is the recognition she received from one of the greatest athletes of all time. In the end, the question becomes simple. When Alex Eala steps onto the clay at Roland Garros, will she look down at that bracelet and remember the football legend who believed in her? Or will she realize something even bigger? That the belief Cristiano Ronaldo saw in her was never something he gave her, but something she already carried within herself. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Court Legacy for more stories that go beyond the scoreboard. Cristiano Ronaldo made a surprise appearance at the Italian Open to watch Alex Eala's 3rd round match against world number 2 Eala Rybakina. The Portuguese icon sat courtside as the 20-year-old Filipina pushed the Grand Slam champion in a competitive 6-4, 6-3 battle. After the match, Ronaldo walked to the players' tunnel and presented Eala with a custom gold bracelet engraved with "See You," his famous celebration. "Keep fighting, keep believing," he reportedly told her. The moment quickly spread across social media, reaching tens of millions of views. Eala, who defeated Magdalena Frank and Wang Xinyu earlier in the tournament before falling to Rybakina, rose to world number 38 after her impressive run. She later posted a message of gratitude, thanking Ronaldo for his support and calling the moment unforgettable.